Welcome to the A1 Listening Development course. Our goal in this course is to improve your listening skills. Just make sure you're in a quiet environment. It's best to close your eyes while listening and focus on listening. Repeat each episode as you listen. Let's get started. Hello and welcome back to the English Learning Podcast for Beginners. This is episode 11, and today we're going to talk about a very important topic: daily transportation. How we get from one place to another every day. Whether you go to school, work, or the market, you need to use some form of transport. In this episode, we will learn useful vocabulary about transportation, sentences to describe how we travel, a short conversation, speaking practice, a grammar tip, and finally a short review. Let's get started. Part 1: Vocabulary. Common transportation words. Here are some useful words to talk about transportation. Transportation, the way we move from place to place. Car, a personal vehicle used by many people. Bus, a public vehicle that carries many passengers. Train, a fast public transport on tracks. Subway, an underground train. Taxi, a car you pay to ride in. Bike, short for bicycle. Motorbike, a fast two-wheel vehicle. Walk, to move on foot. Drive, to control a car. Ride, to travel as a passenger or on a bike. Traffic, many cars on the road, usually moving slowly. Station, a place where trains or buses stop. Bus stop, a place to wait for the bus. Passenger, someone who is riding in a car, bus, or train. Driver, the person who drives a vehicle. Commute, to travel to and from work or school. Repeat after me slowly. Car, bus, train, subway, taxi, bike, walk, traffic, station, passenger, commute. Now try to say the words on your own. Can you remember at least 5? Part 2: Sentences. Talking about transportation. Let's practice full sentences. I will say each sentence slowly. Try to repeat after me. I go to work by bus. She drives her car to the office. We take the subway every morning. They ride their bikes to school. I walk to the market every day. He takes a taxi when he's late. There is always a lot of traffic in the morning. My train arrives at 8 a.m. The bus stop is near my house. I don't like commuting in the rain. My friend drives me to work sometimes. The subway is faster than the bus. I leave early to avoid traffic. Try to use these sentences when you talk about your daily routine. Part 3: To conversation, talking about how we travel. Let's listen to a short conversation between two people. A: Hey, how do you get to work every day? B: I usually drive my car, but sometimes I take the train. That's nice. How long does it take? B: By car it takes about 30 minutes, but by train only 20. Why don't you take the train every day? B: The train is sometimes crowded and I like the comfort of my car. I see. I walk to work because I live close. B: That's great. Walking is healthy and free. Yes, and I enjoy it. What about weekends? B: On weekends I use my bike or just stay at home. Now try to make a short conversation. Talk about how you go to school or work. You can use this conversation as a guide. Part 4 Practice Questions. Now I'll ask you some questions. Pause after each one and try to answer in full sentences. How do you go to work or school? Do you drive, take the bus, or walk? Is there a lot of traffic in your city? Do you like public transportation? Why or why not? How long is your daily commute? Do you prefer driving or taking the subway? Sample answer. I go to school by bus. It takes about 20 minutes. I like the bus because I can listen to music. Sometimes there is traffic, but it's okay. Part 5 Grammar Tip. Present simple with transportation. We use the present simple tense to talk about daily routines. Examples. I take the bus to school. He walks to work. She drives her car every day. We don't take the train. Do you ride your bike? Important rule. For he, she, it s to the verb. She drives. He walks. It takes 20 minutes. She drive. He walk. Now practice a few sentences on your own. Part 6 Extra Practice. Challenge. Let's describe your full routine. How do you go to school or work? Try to say 3 full sentences. For example, I wake up at 7 a.m. I leave my house at 8. I take the train to the city. It takes 25 minutes. I like the train because it's fast and quiet. Try writing this down or recording yourself to improve. Part 7 Review and Ending. Today we talked about vocabulary for transportation, sentences to describe daily travel, a conversation about commuting, practice questions, grammar tip about present simple. Transportation is something we talk about every day, so it's very useful to know this vocabulary and practice using it. Thank you for listening to episode 11 of the English Learning Podcast.